Well, have you ever wondered why a Scorpio's words can sting? Or have you been warned to never date a Gemini? I married a Gemini. What?
Well, we warned you. We warned you.
Myth.
It seems there's a lot more to your star signs than you think, and we could be harnessing the power of our horoscopes better.
Run, Tony. Pack up and run. Award-winning astrologer Natasha Webber is here to help with 2 decades of experience to her name. Astro Tash is here to help with her latest book, Your Celestial Compass. Looks great.
I love this. The Morning Show's resident astrologist Natasha Webber is actually here with us. Lovely to see you and touch you. You've been, well, you know what I mean. Yeah. You've been studying astrology for 24 years. Why did you want to write a book now?
Well, I've actually been writing this book for 7 years, but I think that it's come about now because we're at a time when people really need that extra support and that guidance and compassion. And astrology has a wonderful way of revealing the light at the end of the tunnel.
It really does. The book addresses a couple of common misconceptions. What is it that people often get wrong in relation to retrogrades? We've been hearing the word retrograde a lot lately.
Yes. Well, retrogrades can be hugely frustrating if we're trying to push forward because they're all about the backwards motion. But that said, myth-busting number 1 is retrograde planets don't actually move backwards in the sky. From our vantage point here on Earth, they appear to move backwards, so it's an optical illusion. But energetically, they can present some problems. But if you have a little bit of astro know-how, then they can be brilliant for decluttering and going over old ground and even second chances.
So you say astro know-how. That's what the book is. It's called Your Celestial Compass.
That's it.
So tell us what the book's about, because you've written chapters on each of the signs.
Yes.
How would you like us to use this book?
I would like people to use it as an astrological guide to understand themselves better through their astrological blueprint or profile. And also the last section of the book is very much about navigating the planetary patterns and cycles according to every age of a person's life to help them make better decisions.
Because you say there are some signs which are often misunderstood.
Yes, yes, absolutely. And I go into the beyond the stereotypical cookie-cutter versions of the zodiac signs.
So Leo, for example?
Yeah, so say for example, Leo. Leos are supposed to be uber confident, but there are many painfully shy Leos. But this means that confidence is still a key theme in their life, but it might be that Leo's mission to build confidence over their lifetime. And Geminis. So Geminis are two-faced, apparently. However, they are the sign of duality. They're represented by the twins, so they're multifaceted and they often have 2 life paths or 2 major choices in their life, which they juggle quite well. And then you mentioned Scorpio before. So Scorpios are notoriously renowned for being jealous and vindictive and super intense. But the other side to that coin is that Scorpio can be incredibly deep. They have that depth and that passion and a huge capacity to emotionally invest.
So there's goods and bads with each sign, but the book's going to help us navigate all of that with these people, right?
And I'm very much about free will and choosing how you express the qualities of your sign and your whole blueprint, actually.
The release date actually coincides with a big date in the cosmic calendar. So today's annual solar eclipse and the book launch, and how did you figure that out?
Yes, well, I would normally advise not to launch on an eclipse, but this eclipse aligned beautifully with my chart, so I thought go for it, and I had a small window of time. I mean, this goes to show you that we have to work with what life presents to us, sometimes even us astrologers. But yes, so this eclipse is the final Libra eclipse in an Aries-Libra series, and it highlights the conflict and aggression that's going on in the world versus our desire for peace and harmony. So it's really calling us to cultivate that inner calm despite what's going on in our external world. And Venus is the ruling planet of this new moon solar eclipse. So Venus is in Scorpio. This means trust and transparency issues might be arising, but it's not just about other people, it's about trusting ourselves and learning to be honest with ourselves, and this will be tested over the coming month.
Okay.
Can't wait to read the book. Tash, lovely to see you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys.
You can pick up a copy of Tasha's brand new book. It's called Your Celestial Compass. It's like a handbook. It's out now. We're back after
Great
this.
stuff. Thanks.
Thanks, guys.